Greetings of peace. My name is Healer.ImHotep, broadcasting on behalf of 13ScienceAstrology.com. Doing this video on Ophiuchus. I want to go ahead and kick off my series on explaining the different signs of the zodiac based upon my research of studying astrology for over 10 years and based upon the information that I've picked up from getting into 13 Science Astrology. I'm going to break down the signs of the zodiac and help people to understand them in different videos. And I'm going to start off with Ophiuchus, because Ophiuchus is to a lot of people, the new sign of the zodiac. Ophiuchus was discovered by the Western, really not discovered, but unveiled by the Western astronomers on CNN back in 2011, in early 2011. Now, I was talking about Ophiuchus, and a few other people that I know was talking about Ophiuchus way before 2011. So it's nothing new about Ophiuchus as far as it's been in the ecliptic or in the zodiac. It's just that the astronomers decided to go ahead and put the information out into technology. And this took place on CNN, and they put out information pertaining to the dates being shifted. So the astrological dates of the old zodiac are not being used anymore, and they're new dates. So those people that are having children are definitely want to get, if you don't believe in the new dates, that's cool. You want to keep your Western blueprint, that's fine. That's what you want to do. A lot of people don't want to get into learning about their new sign or whatever. They want to stay their old sign or whatever for those people that are old sign. Some people are still their old sign, but a lot of people are going to see where it's a shift going on, y'all, and the information is being updated. You know what I'm saying? And information about our reality and our solar system is being updated, and things change here in the solar system. Things don't just stay the same. Things change. And that's what this whole Ophiuchus thing is about, to the Western astrologers and all that. It's not about a debate. It's just about the fact that this is the new information, and the information gets updated. You know what I'm saying? We're about to align with the galactic center of the universe, as close as we've ever been in millions of years. You think that we're not going to discover some things and things aren't going to change? Of course. And Ophiuchus marks that spot of the galactic center. The constellation of Ophiuchus is aligned with that spot of the galactic center. The constellation of Ophiuchus starts on the date of November the 30th, and it ends on December the 15th. December the 17th. Excuse me, December the 17th is the last day of Ophiuchus. So it goes from the 30th of November to December 17th. This is Ophiuchus, so anybody born in between that time, if you're born in between that time, you are an Ophiuchus. You are definitely an Ophiuchus. Now, Ophiuchus is the serpent, to understand your personality. This is the serpent. Ophiuchus is the other part of Scorpio. You see, to understand Ophiuchus, you got to first understand Scorpio. Because Scorpio takes you into the mysteries. It initiates you. But Ophiuchus is the mysteries. This is what you learn. See, Scorpio is the pathway represented by the sexual organs. And Ophiuchus is the doorway once you go through the pathway. See, once you go through I'm not trying to sound sexual here, but Scorpio deals with sexuality. So just to let people know, once you go through the vagina, you penetrate through the vagina, you reach where there's like a heart located through the vagina. And you reach that point, and that heart is located. And that's where some people call the G-spot or whatever. It's that heart is located through the vagina, and that's where when you penetrate the G-spot, that's when you go, and that's what you enter. When you go through the vagina to go through the doorway to enter into the mysteries. My story. See, the woman and the female is the keeper of the mysteries. And Ophiuchus very much deals with the woman, sexual organs, and everything I'm talking about here, because Ophiuchus is the sign of the healer. You see, in sexuality, according to the Tantra school of thought, is the best and optimal way to take in chi, which is responsible for healing you. So Ophiuchus deals with sexual energy, it deals with healing. The sign of Ophiuchus is the same sign that the medical industry used with the snake that wraps around the rod. You see how they've been fooling you? You see, they have been using the sign of Ophiuchus for the medical industry all of this time, knowing that Ophiuchus was the healer, because Ophiuchus was the son of Apollo. Ophiuchus was the son of Apollo, which made him more Serpentarius. He was the healer, you see. And he was the son of the sun god. You see, this was Ophiuchus or whatever. They knew that he was the healer out of the bunch or whatever, and they knew about his symbol of the sun. Of the rod with the snake wrapped around it, which was the snake of Ophiuchus or Serpentarius, because Ophiuchus is a snake in the Zodiac. It's a snake. You see, they knew this snake represented healing, so they used this snake for the medical industry wrapped around the rod. That's where they get the snake from Ophiuchus. Now, Ophiuchus was represented. Actually, it's represented as the woman. It's represented as the woman. The snake represents feminine energy, female energy, and according to the occult. The toad would represent masculine energy. The snake represents female, the toad represents masculine. That's going into the mysteries now. I'm not going to go into too much of the mysteries here, because that's going into my story or the mysteries. And that's what people fail to realize there. You have one side of it, which is the history, and then you have the mysteries. See, the mysteries is the understanding of it, and this is what Ophiuchus takes you into. It takes you into the understanding of everything. It takes you into the dark side. You see, Ophiuchus deals with those things that are not known. It's dealing with the unknown, actually. Ophiuchus deals with the unknown. So Ophiuchus is a deep sign. Means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. I have a lot of personal connections with Ophiuchus. When I learned about it, it came on the scene at a time that was just amazing. I'm not going to go into too much of it here, but the way I learned about this Ophiuchus thing came with an initiation into the mysteries, definitely. I'll say that much. Definitely came with an initiation into the mysteries. And I'm not talking about no okie doke orders or anything like that. I'm not talking about no known orders. Like, I'm not talking about getting initiated to the Masonic Lodge. It deals with your Ophiuchuses are healers. You guys are healers. You guys are light workers. These are your natural light workers. You guys can, if you the guys are toxic and need healing, then you will turn into a disease. So you can either be healing or you can be a disease. You guys are actually considered drugs. Ophiuchuses are considered drugs. When you think about Ophiuchus, you think about drugs. You could be someone's drugs to heal them, or you could be someone's drugs to make them addict and make them addicted and destroy them. So the Ophiuchus energy can go both ways. You guys are warriors too. I mean, you will go to war. It's similar to the Scorpio energy, but it's even more intense. It's even more darker than the Scorpio energy, but it's a lot more information involved with the Ophiuchus energy than any other sign. It's more information available, hands down, because of the dark energy that's associated with it. It's always more information available in the dark than there is in the light. That's where the real information is located at, in the dark. And this is what Ophiuchus represents. It represents the dark. Ophiuchus in ancient Kemet, or ancient Kemet, or ancient Tamaray, or Egypt was represented as ImHotep. ImHotep was the keeper of the mysteries of Ophiuchus. He was actually the son of the woman. You see, he was what they would call my son, Mason, my son, or the son of his mother. You see, this what makes him the initiate and the one that actually, not even just the initiate into the mysteries, but ImHotep was the one that all the doctors, which are the teachers, had to get initiated under or with. They had to take their initiation with ImHotep. You see, Hippocrates, Socrates, all of these different thinkers and scholars had to take an initiation with ImHotep. So that's very important or whatever, the ancient Egyptian deity of ImHotep. And he is represented by Ophiuchus. He was the keeper of the mysteries as the protector of his mother, the mysteries of his mother. So he was the protector of it. So that's what makes him the keeper of the mysteries on that level. So that's information pertaining to Ophiuchus from a 13 signs perspective. It is a part of the Zodiac now, which means that it's a part of our collective consciousness now, because you have what's called collective consciousness. See, not only are you conscious, but you have collective consciousness. And now that this information is being revealed, Ophiuchus is a part of our children's collective consciousness now. So it's out here, it's here. So we have to deal with this system of astrology. And those people that are born between those dates, you are the Ophiuchuses. You are the healer. You are the drugs. You are the one that's misunderstood. You are the angel. You are the demon. You know what I'm saying? You are both. That's the Ophiuchus. That's the Ophiuchus energy, and that's how it rolls or whatever. So with that being said, I hope that helps. And until we meet again, I'll leave you in peace.